Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is Millennia in the Making episode 172. We're currently playing as Kaiser Almeric the Wise of the Holy Roman Empire and other empires associated. He is the son of Kaiser Baldwin the Blessed, who is the son of Kaiser Anselm the Great, and so on and so forth, all the way back to our great ancestor, if we can even do that. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, we're just getting right back here. Should be up here. Duke Otto. Well, he was originally Duke Otto of Saxony. He became a king later in his life. Good on him. Anyway, we're involved in two wars, one of which took a surprising turn at the end of last episode when the forces of the Bengal Empire managed to muster a sizable army to come and kick the shit out of one of my retinues, completely destroying one flank, which is beyond irritating to me. So that's why we've raised up this little army over here, which will slowly reinforce on its way over. Now that put us at 99% war score in that war, but somehow we're at 100% now, so I'm just going to attempt to end that. Now it is a holy war, so we're going to do what we normally do, just in case. And armies. Thank you very much. Okay, so hopefully this won't crash. Very good indeed. We have not crashed, so now this army can actually stay, you know, basically where I'm going to put it. Which will be there. And this other little 14-man army over here, I can actually just order it to just complete that entire move. Get rid of all of these barony messages, and let's see what we can do in this place. There's a duchy to be formed. Excuse me. So let's go about forming it. Now, the duchy itself is all of this area here, so we already have one good old German fellow here. He's not too bad, he's not great. So let's just get rid of all the secondary holdings and see what we come up with. I believe that Varizia is the duchy capital. No? Kataka is down here. Now hopefully that has removed one of the Bengal Emperor's strongest supporters. Let's just have a little look around some of these places. I like spreading the love around a bit. He's not great. He doesn't have a very good stewardship stat. Wilhelm here is a good spy, but nothing else. Rudolf is kind of shit. And Adolf is kind of average. So it turns out that this guy might get things. He's got 6. What did this guy have? 9. This guy's much better, so this guy will now be the Duke. After I remember to form the duchy. Very good. This guy, Baron Hartmann von Sorrow. The Duchy of Tassala, give him everything that involves with it. There we are. Very nice indeed. And we're still plotting to kill that Emperor. You know, why not? Anybody else involved? Oh, we got some guy here who'd like to be involved. Or apparently not. The display has lied to me yet again. Now, we could end this adventure revolt right now, but we're not going to do that. Because we're going to crush this guy and his, you know, stuff. Oh, apparently he's become maimed at some point, so that's a positive outcome for us. Let's get that speed up. Kazakh converted. Oh, castle fortifications were built in Moldorf and Passau. I don't believe there's anything else we can do in those places. No, there really is not. Be a little bit of a philanthropist, I guess. I'm Tony Stark! Just to clarify, I am not actually Tony Stark. Okay, he wants peace, he can go jump in a fire. I'm apparently not the leader of his siege. Really? I'm not? Because I could swear that, you know, there are 55 dudes and 20,000 of mine. More opinion of the Pope. We've got to be at 100. We've had like 5 of those or something. 4 of those. Hey, I was close. And a plus 50 defending against foreigners bonus. Awesome. Castle town built in Brigands. Really? I have Tyrol? Ah, so I do. I have so much land I can't keep track of it all. Oh well, let's build more stuff there then. What's this? A truce with some random guy in the Bengal Empire, which is the Vagala Empire. Alright. Yeah, fair enough. His vassals all love him now for some reason. Some of them must have died. Oh, that's just irritating. Hopefully our assassination attempt, which is only just over 100. Hopefully that'll do something. How irritating. Looks like the guy's army is getting beat up at least. Yeah. No, 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 we're not going to have any sort of escalation of trade post bullshit. Still no. Yeah, it looks like the individual retinues of these places is coming along nicely. Just beating up this guy's army. Still 200 of them left. Oh, well, as they wander around, they'll still run into these 500-man retinues. Apparently, I have inherited the barony of Ekstart from this guy in Nuremberg. That's actually really easy to deal with. First of all, I'm going to give him an additional castle town and then just distribute it to some new guy. Hesso. Hesso, let's try and make sure that you don't have to deal with that sort of business again, so you can marry Berta. Good. A lot of the time, your vassals, like your vassal barons and such, won't try and marry out. It's a little weird. I just won't do it for whatever reason. You know, if this guy comes up close to me, or, you know, does something that isn't going to get him smashed up by retinues, I'm going to just end the war at some point. My main aim here is to just take out his entire support base. Basically ruin him so that if somebody wants to come along, like... Do I have a Duke in Ajmer yet? I don't think I do. No. I'm not able to create it yet. We don't have enough things. Oof. Okay. This intrigue option is gone. Why? What happened to the previous holder? Ah, he died of poor health. So now we've got a new Samrajni. We can't declare war. Oh, right. Whoops. Yeah, it was kind of dumb. How is her support base, anyway? Pretty decent, actually, so... let's just have a look at the duchies. Yeah, it's not great. We're not actually too sure where we could attack. I mean, we could take Kassala or Kalinga even. does he like? He's kind of average honor. And this guy will take over, who is a dwarf. Who's after him? Nobody really seems to know. Okay. You know what, we'll just do a quick de jure claim for one of these places up here, it'll be fine. I want to move this army out of there though. I'm going to put them there. Get this Roman Empire which is moving towards them and put it in the same location. I did do that, right? Yep, beautiful. Just to avoid them getting stomped by another 30,000 man army. Great, are we... No, we're still not in control. Well, bugger it. Let's just end this. So again, we don't get any of that money, but he's lost his claim, and we can freely banish him for just that 500 gold, so we'll just do that. Now these guys can move up here, because we'll be declaring war for this county. Okay, that's fine. I'm starting to think that Gudrun here may fancy me. Ah, why not? Second Kaiser freebie. I know. I am a bad individual. Yes, gave her a good tumble. Excellent. Okay, we should be able to declare war now, so I'm just going to do that. Oh, we could actually request a crusade. That would give us... Look at how much land this would give us. I mean, it's a insane amount of land, and that's why we're not going to do it, because it has the unfortunate effect of crashing the hell out of our game. So we have some county claims. We've got a county claim there, a de jure claim up here, and personal de jure claims in these areas. We're going for that one, because that will let us form the Duchy of Ashmere. Oh, and you guys might as well head through there while you're at it. I'm not going to have them... I might have them stop off at that particular barony. We'll just see how they go. Some factions occurring. Nothing to be concerned about. The King of Arabia would like to be independent. That actually reminds me... Oh, first of all, we're going to excommunicate the Prince Mayor of Skane and imprison him. But we were going to release Egypt, weren't we? Is our army moved out? Looks like it. Yep. So, where's Egypt supposed to have its capital? Presumably Alexandria. Ah, there it is, in Fustat. Ah, okay. Well, congratulations, Duke of Cairo, who doesn't particularly like me because I revoked one of his titles. You are going to get a title as soon as I find it. And just make sure that that's not going to give you anything weird. No, I don't think it will. Okay, so now we're going to just check on our direct vassals. So he doesn't have Egypt or Damietta, so we need to give him those because he doesn't like us due to that. He wants the Republic of Damietta and the Republic of Aswan. So just transfer some vassalage. Aswan, done. Damietta, done. Just change vassal modes, there we go. And we're just checking for anything that looks a little bit like that shade of Egypt. I get the idea that we're all good. Yeah. So let's make him independent. My friend. Remember me fondly. And that means that next time we could actually release Arabia. And yeah, that'd actually be pretty good. Oh yeah, I should really keep a track on what's happening over here, not after last time. Oh, I don't want them besieging that place. It's way too strong. Ah, they might as well just sit there. So we have managed to sort of strengthen some of those factions there, but not by much. Good, this guy's being excommunicated, so we'll just wrap him up. He has managed to raise his flag in rebellion, that's alright. He's up there, so we'll just send this army here up to deal with that little issue. Oh, we should just check over our armies, make sure that we've got leaders. Just because we released a bunch of people there. Okay, so that's the army of Duke Theodoric. Can't check that one. Can't check that one. These guys need another leader. The King of Georgia, why not? So that was Simon. Yeah, we did actually lose a few leaders here. It's not a big concern. We're going to click on Ironfried there, even though we're going to then allocate him towards the center because he's much better at it. Again, that guy doesn't actually need an army. Oh, and these guys should all be in the one flank, so let me just check out on that. So we're just going to move them all over. Because they're replacing a flank, they're not doing anything weird. That's a big army that he's got down there in, what is that, Viborg? Bornholm. It's not going to matter. Our army here is just better. Yes, yes, yes. Usual minor factions forming and all that sort of bullshit. Okay, we've whipped that army. Can we just get a quick assault on this place? That's all I want. Damalpur converted, so good on them. I grow more and more impatient with Chancellor Duke Leopold II. His slothfulness makes him go to extreme lengths to avoid having to do any work. We're going to have a stern talking to him because otherwise we've got a 25% chance of us getting slothful, which we don't want. So we're having a stern talking to, and it appears that now he is wrath. Yep. All good. He's not exactly happy that we had to have a little discussion with the fellow. Okay, so now we just have them head back up here where they were going. My mother has died a natural death at the age of 73. Yeah, alright. And we're just going to assault our way through this place. This is the war goal here. We reduced it previously, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue for us. Very good. Not concerned about the people we're dragging out. Come on. Very good. Even better, and finally... Perfect, so now we should have a ticking war score. We don't for reasons. Because there's still one place left. Pays to pay attention. Come on. There we go. Now we have a ticking war score. And honestly, a lot of, war score in the first place. Give it up. Nope. Okay. Sure. Fine. And we already have a massive ticking war score here, but nothing we can do about it apart from just getting our army up there as quickly as possible. Which is actually kind of quick. And even though he's got 6,000 men there and will be attacking across the strait, it's fine. This guy wants to, come at us. Where's he based? Vigala. What's he got? Kingdom of Afghanistan. Let's just see how good we can go here. Yeah, there'll be a lot of payments if we wanted to get that going. I'm I don't care. I don't care that much. I have more important murder plots to do. Such as... oh, one which should actually be fairly easy. Just make sure we invite everybody, of course. Come on, everybody, join up. Roll up, roll up. Where am I being besieged? Oh, down there. Oh, jeez, we're having a bit of lag. Okay, we're good. This is one hell of a siege, guys. Behind the wall on our side, 2,407 men attacking. A guy, a light infantry, an archer, and a heavy infantry. Solid. The fuck? Seriously? Like, really, guys? Yeah, improved keeps in Kempton. Okay, looks like we're already murdering that child. That's not exactly as fast as I wanted it to happen, but... eh. She won't give up yet, so let's just try and get some of these places. These are very risky assaults, but I'm willing to make them. Not risky, but, you know, lossy assaults. Oh, we had improved keeps in Kempton, so we might as well improve the castle fortifications there. Come on, guys. I want to try and press for victory here before the girl dies. 75%? Yes, beautiful. 8 days. Well, don't kill her within 8 days, guys. Come on. Factions doing faction things. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and victory. Very good. Okay, so it's given us that. No, it hasn't. Right, I didn't read it properly, but it's given us this dude as a vassal. We're going to revoke his land because he's a Buddhist. And also, we are going to form... Either of you two guys good at this? Okay, we're going to give it to Count Diepold there. We're going to form the Duchy of Ajmer. And as soon as this guy revokes his land... oh, this guy should move out of the territory, by the way. Ah, we found and killed this dude. It must be in this battle up here that we're going to win. And we killed that girl. And nobody knows about it. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, we're now Count of Gwalor. I don't want to be Count of Gwalor, so what I'm going to do here is give this guy the Duchy of Ajmer and include all lower titles. Done. Very good. This guy still lives. This guy still lives and is blatantly unassassinatable. But up here we have a new Samrat. Unfortunately, we can't declare war on him just yet, because we have troops in his territory. Okay, there we go. Very nice. Did he hire mercenaries? No, I don't think he did. I am going to chase this army down. Oh hey, and something I didn't cover in last episode when I was talking about the, the Charlemagne patch 2.2. Because retinues have been so significantly nerfed, this is a little bit of a minor thing. Well, we might see it if we get into a battle here, after we have a slight touch of New Year's lag and a peasant rebellion. In Zaranj. All the way down here, well, these guys will have to deal with that. But basically, in a battle, there are tactics. Some tactics are dependent on like what kind of troops, or percentages of troops in your armies, and some leader traits and things like that. You can do almost nothing to influence the troop like numbers. Okay, so this is kind of what we've got here. So we're running the shield wall tactic, which does that particular thing. If you want to get right into it, and these guys are running volley, harass, and harass. But if you want to get right into it, you can min-max so that you'll have beneficial tactics. And some tactics are good, some tactics are utterly terrible. So that's just something to keep in mind. And you literally can't do that with levies. Because, well, all you can do with a levy is raise it up. You can occasionally move bits around, but you can't really do much with it. Good, all of our troops are out of the Bengal Empire, so let's see what we could declare war for now. I want to get these claims out of the way. We've got a de jure claim on Asni. Got our own claim on Asni. That would give us the guy as a... yeah, the current guy there is a new dude. Got a de jure claim on Gurgi. And a de jure claim on Mahoba. And also a county claim down there. Where are these duchies? Really? We don't own that place. And we wouldn't be able to form the duchy anyway, so we're not going to take Mahoba because it would be somewhat awkward. We're going to take the de jure claim on Asni. And immediately redeclare war, and off we go. Nice and simple. Very good. Very good. Nothing to really be concerned about, and this guy should now be... oh no. Well, let's start the plot. Just kind of see how it goes. Oh, that's a good take up. We've got a few here which could get on board. We're not going to get them on board just yet though, because I don't want him dead immediately. Oh, and these guys should actually have a fairly easy time of attacking through the main places because we already dealt with those. Okay, Walram is always counting money and makes sure he gets the most out of it. He haggled with a merchant over some sweetmeats until the merchant laughed with frustration and handed over the sweetmeats for a lot less than he had asked for. I'll teach Walram about the joys of money. That's +2 stewardship, greedy, 75% chance of greedy, 25% chance of charitable. Either of which is alright. I'll tell him about the joys of giving money, which is he gets a charitable trait. Or money is for God. 75% chance of zealous, and, you know, charitable, and just the remainder. I'll teach him the joys of giving money. He's become greedy. That's okay. It means he's got a little bit less diplomacy, but he's still pretty cool. I would so much rather have him as my heir. I really would, just because he's married to that gifted lady. Why have you two not given me any children yet? Well, she's pregnant, so that's a good start. Yeah, let's try and get this war done with as quickly as possible. Oh, I have the game paused. That's not as quickly as possible, is it? There we go. Oh, a lot of stuff happening that I just don't care about. Out of the way. Very good. Very good. Want to give up or something now, buddy? Nope, just a flesh wound, of course. This army here is almost, well, a month away from attacking the peasant revolt. How's the little rebellion up here going? Yeah, pretty much as expected. Give it up, buddy. Nope. Thinks he's still hot shit. Amazes me. Sometimes. There is no way that he can win. Absolutely no way. %. Yep, that's a win. Is he still excommunicated? Yep. Okay, so now they're moving. They will move out in time, which is irritating. They're headed down to Bam. Ah, improved keeps in Österreich. I think there was another one which happened which I didn't notice or I glossed over or something. So let's just have a quick click around my main holdings. Just in case. This keep is almost done. Very nice. It should actually be done at the end of the month. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything important. Good. What am I doing? There we are. So they move out on the 12th. I have won that, so we've imprisoned him. We're not going to execute him or anything. We're just going to keep him there. The 12th, there they are, and now we move down. We'll get there in a month, but he's currently wrapped up chasing an army around, so maybe we'll be able to catch him this time. No, apparently not, because it's actually 2 months. Oh well, we'll head down there and then over like that. Should be good enough. Come on guys, let's get our attack on. Got another adventurer coming at us, this one for the county of Turkestan, really? So that's now 2 adventurers we have. That's mighty annoying. Okay, this place was taken. I'm just going to let them sit on that one. How do you feel about peace now? No? Alright, well, we're just going to send this guy over to, I guess there? I don't know. Ah, we have a new emperor down in Virata Empire. That is exceptional. Because I think I'm just going to make this one a claim for Kata. How assassinatable? Probably not very, because he's a Jain. Yeah, he's got a couple of guys who don't like him, but really. Where's his power base? Right, in the middle of everything, isn't it? Ah, very annoying, very annoying. Well, we might just try and take a chunk out of him or something. Oh, we'll just take this province up here. Kata. When we get to it. This guy still exists. How's chasing around that army going for you? Yeah, he's going to be out with a lot of time to spare, isn't he? Inda has been converted completely. Good work, my chaplain. Very speedy good work. Let's get you proselytizing. There, in Bashkiria. Yeah, the quicker we can get rid of all of those Tengri lands, the better for us, really. Okay, so he's going to move out. There he goes. We're just going to have to do what we're doing here. I don't see any foreign armies coming at us or any business like that. Off to jail. Let's just attack this place, get it done with. Because I do see this large army moving up. We should be getting a ticking war score anyway at this point. Yeah. Still a no, so we'll send our army up to here. Actually, I'll send them up to there. That way they can back up the other army if that, you know, becomes necessary. And we can end that one before the end of, you know, the episode. Again, these guys are going to evade us by heading into Shagai, which is down there. Oh, I guess we just keep on chasing them. It's actually kind of annoying. Ah, good. The armies of Zabulistan have delayed them. And we have a peace offer, that's fine, good. So now let's get our guys out of his land. So you can stay there. And now let's go balls out with the assassination plot. Whoops, that's the wrong one, it's this one. Thank you. Very nice of you to actually join when you say you will. And you. Again, see, I don't care if anybody finds me plotting against these guys. Simply because, well, one, they'll eventually be dead. And two, it really only matters when people find you plotting against, you know, members of your own religion. Oh, lag like hell right there. Who inherits after him? This kid. Wonderful. Yeah, 165 already. Okay, yeah, so this is definitely going ahead at some point. Let him rot. Okay, there's this nice big army here. Great, we've wiped them out. We are now at peace. Amazing. Send him up. And considering that we're at peace, when are these adventurers going to hit us? Oh, years yet. So... well, I kind of feel like, you know, going on a bit of an adventure or something, so... let's see, November or September. Ah, good. Murder plot away. We may not have a chance to, you know, do any of this if this murder happens before September. And also we have a revolt in Shetland. Oh, that is the most irritating thing possible. Fortunately, we have an army sitting over here near a place with a fuck ton of boats. How many is that? Not enough. That should be enough. It is. So we send them all over to Bornholm, get our guys on board, go crush some idiots. Truly idiots. King Folkard, the King of Baluchistan, has had an assassination attempt to happen. I'm going to tell him it's not my call, because I believe he already has what he needs. So that gives him a bit of a negative opinion against me, but it's only slightly. Okay, so we've actually got two murder plots underway against the same guy at the same time. Could get a little bit confusing, but, you know, we'll deal with it. Okay, we've killed him with carriage, and nobody worked it out. Gather them up, put them on the boat, and then send the boat. It's going to be a really awkward thing because it's going to be basically a marine landing. Fucking Shetland. Anyway, I believe child. Okay, so he's again very assassinatable, which is wonderful for us. And we're also just going to declare war on him for... It's kind of irritating, isn't it? We could clean up that county. No, we're going to go for Mahoba. Those guys just go back in there, you go there. And we're going for Mahoba, even though it's part of a duchy that we can't form. We'll just give it to this guy, and he can... He's such a shit duke, but we'll just give it to him and he can be the duke. You know, whatever at that point. And we'll eventually get the other one anyway. Oh, looks like somebody's having a rebellion. What sort of rebellion is it? For Gang Dev's claim on the Bengal Empire. Okay, so we want to finish this one up first, and then we'll come down here and take, like, what is this? Daksina Kasala off him or something like that. Very good, very good. Oh, I think we finished that building up in Munchen. Yep. So now we start on the castle walls. Togay converted. Oh, and look at this. We can improve noble customs again. And we're going to do that. Done. And we're going to keep saving up so that we can get heavy infantry improved. Okay, and this place should just be able to assault through. Interesting that he's having a revolt. Excuse me, I thought he was actually fairly stable. These guys can't actually assault through, but what I will do is have them march up and take on those guys. If they will meet them, they will not. Oh, that's cool. I'll still follow them because I've got a plan. And it appears that we have gained a castle somewhere. Down here. So we'll just assign that, and we should probably need to assign that to the Duke himself. Yes. Wants control of that barony, so we'll just transfer it to him. Sorted. And actually, no, I don't want those guys going up there. I want them coming down here. All part of a grand plan, guys, don't worry. Very good. Nope. Good. Wonderful. And now I'm going to send that army to Gurgi. Despite the attrition, it's fine. Should probably give this flank a commander, just so that it's all done when it meets up with the other one. Which it should do fairly soon. Where's that boat? Ah, good. Combat started. Now see, we already started at half morale, but that's not going to matter too much. Yeah, see, complete wipeout. They had nowhere to run anyway. They're done, we put them back on the boat, and then we just send the boats down to basically the nearest place possible. I'm just going to wait for them to go all the way down there. What was that? Castle fortifications have been built in Kempton. And there's nothing else there that we can do. So let's not worry too much about that. As the Holy Roman Fleet advances. Our truce is expiring with this guy. Who apparently used to be part of the Bengal Empire. Yep. And it's just telling us that we've raised his fleet for too long. So we're starting to get penalties. That's fine, they'll go away. Is our name changed a little bit? Yeah, it moved from over here to up here in this bizarre arc. It could just be across there, you know, guys. It would be absolutely fine. Apologies if I seem to be mumbling to myself. Come on. Dock already. Thank you for docking. And now we're just going to send these guys back down to Bayern. Now, how's things going over here? Wonderful. Now, I don't want to attack these big armies that these guys have. Where has he raised troops out of, though? Up here? Surely not. Up here. He only had... Really? That's just bizarre. You, kid, give up. Nope, alright. Popular customs in Kempton increased. Not too much of a worry. We are closing in on the end of this episode. Okay, I've inherited the Duchy of Ajmar and so on, which was actually this one in here, if I remember right. So that guy died really fast. So let's find a new Baron. Otto, Let's find another new Baron here. Philip, jeez, this is not looking good for us. This Baron, Albrecht, jeez. Oh, he's also Count of that place. Oh, I guess we're going to give it to Albrecht. Congratulations, buddy, you're now the Duke of whatever. Try not to die before you have any children. No, you've got plenty of children. Wonderful! Oh, it also appears that we inherited this retinue. Don't want. Good, siege there was successful. Siege here should be successful in when we get to activate it. Or activate the assault anyway. Castle fortifications built in Wittelsbach. I don't believe there's anything else we can build there. Nope. The reinforcements are finally almost here. Victory in the north. Victory in the south. Okay, so what I'm going to do here with this army will not actually help our war out. I'm going to move them in here and besiege these places. And we're doing that so that we can just come at them and nab them really quickly later on. Which is sort of what we've done with Gorgie there. Sort of. You gonna give it up, kid? Give it up, give it up, give it up? Nope. Okay. Let's grab another place then. This one, it should have less dudes. You know what? Let's just declare war on this guy. It's a holy war for that place down there, I think. We've got that option up there, that option there. Now we're going to go for Daxena. Done. Just get down there and we'll start the attacks. Hopefully it doesn't force him to end his little rebellion. Just means that if we ever get attacked by his troops, it'll count for war score. 12 days. Ugh, that's rough. Okay. Okay, we're going to interfere in this argument. They won't speak with each other, but, you know, whatever. Now we're really just ticking along for a little bit. Fergana has converted. Ah, that's exceptional. It's that one up there. Okay, it's still not this one up here that we're looking for, but any conversions from now on are absolutely fine by me. We're not really specifically targeting places, apart from dumping our Chancellor down. But we're not specifically targeting places and saying we need these places to be Catholic now. We're not doing that. At the moment, it's just a nice little side effect. Okay, victory there. Assault that place. Come on, here we are. Trade post in more, which is part of my stuff, so no. This guy just continuously has assassination attempts against him. Who is trying to murder you? Your wife? He's doing pretty good to survive, though. 79% with this guy. A little bit less down there. Castle fortifications built in Wien. Let's just check that. Yep, that's all. Okay, we've got a big army moving in. You know what? I think we can take them. When are they coming here? March. We have a peasant revolt in Purshpura, which is up there. Wow, that's irritating. I think we can take these guys if they attack us. They'll be attacking us in jungle. Not over a river, but in jungle, so we should be able to deal with that. And now we own the place. They do outnumber us by a couple of hundred, but we have some pretty good commanders. So, yes, we have much better commanders than them. So here's an example of tactics, right? We're using the harass tactic down here. That's not exactly wonderful for us. These guys here are using the feint tactic, which is massively positive for us because it's heavy infantry and archers benefiting from it. And these guys here are using shield wall, which is, again, heavy infantry, archers, and if we had pikemen and light infantry, it'd help them out. The heavy cavalry don't work out too well from that, but whatever. These guys up here are harassing. That's a normal tactic. These guys up here are shield walling, again normal. These ones here are using grey wall, which they've got because of the war elephants. It's it's specifically a war elephant tactic. So yeah, it's kind of nice to see that, you get unique tactics. And they change fairly regularly, and there's chances and all that sort of business involved. Looks like we've got some guys trying to turn up to help out. They should not be there in enough time. And even if they are, it shouldn't matter too much. Victory down there, let them rot. Yeah, see. And here we go. These guys have gone to force back, which is a pro-pikeman, pro-heavy infantry thing, whereas we're going for the awesome advance. These guys have gone volley, which is pro-archers. We've gone for timid advance, which is not good. That's a negative thing. That's probably due to this guy being... No, it's just a random chance it's happened. And it's a very negative effect. We've gone volley here, they've gone feint. No real penalties there. These guys have gone for barrage, which is wonderful for us. Yeah. This is all going perfectly for us. We're still in timid advance on this flank. But, it's just something you can't really manage. We have not been concerned with micromanaging our tactics. Well, looks like we've got a peace offer. We're not going to take it just yet because I want to deal him a lot of casualties. We captured this guy. This guy is the captain of a Marathi band. He's pretty good at what he does, so we're going to murder him. And now we're going to chase these guys to Rothus. We do not have a very good supply limit up there, but my aim here is to destroy his army. Good, little win there. Nothing to be terribly concerned about. I've got an adventure in about a year, but, whatever. Okay, so here again we can see their tactics. They use Grey Wall a lot because they actually have, guys. Using a generic skirmish tactic, which I believe is a placeholder for one which eventually changes. There we are. Inspired Defense. That's a perfect one, and that's probably because of his Defender trait. These guys are running Shield Wall, these guys are running Feint, they're running Grey Wall, Volley, and Grey Wall. Not too much to be concerned about. And now they're all running away. We didn't kill a lot of them, and now they're headed to Gaia, which is further in, and I'm not going to chase them in there because of the supply constraints. Instead, I'm going to head down here and beat these guys up. Oh, and these guys have finally made it together. So I'm going to send them up here to deal with the rebellion. God damn, Duke Widowkind. Surely you've got all the titles already. Yep, positive opinion of the Pope. We will be ending this episode fairly shortly, don't worry about that. I'm just trying to progress my war with the rebellion, with the Vigala Revolt, so that we can beat that before we get the other one. Kataka converted. That's alright, I don't think that was anything we were watching. Don't think he's going to be in a position to say yes anyway. Yeah, we're going to have to force him. Or if he sends us a thing, then we'll end the episode at that point. But in the meantime, Walram has become a naive appeaser. We're going to keep him on board until the Duchess here ages up so that we can complete their betrothal. But yeah, he basically took a very poor sort of trait. Okay, we've got an Orkney peasant revolt. That's very annoying because it's up here. I'm going to ignore that for the moment. We'll deal with that at the start of next episode. And here's our battle. So they're volleying and all my guys are shield walling and feinting. No problem there though. And look, that 6,000 men has come back to play. Can we catch him? Yep. Catch him, and catch him we will. Good. Still a no from him. Little irritating. My wife is pregnant. Little surprising, but hey, why not? Okay, here's our battle. We're shield walling, harassing, and shield walling. They're grey walling, and generic skirmish, which will change in 2 days to grey wall. Yeah, so they're really taking a lot of advantage out of those war elephants. Not enough, though. Not enough. Very good. They hit Crushing Charge, which is not great for us. It's actually really good for them. But, the numbers carry the day ultimately. Wonderful, they're headed up there. I'm not going to chase them. We're going to come back down to my territories and we're going to send these guys over here. We are getting very close to this end of the episode point. This guy will still not accept peace. So what I'm going to do is see how much taking these last holdings in Rayapura gives us. It's actually going to be a bit difficult because there are 3,000 men there. But we'll just see. We'll see. This Orkney revolt appears to have split in some fashion. I'm not too worried about them, to be perfectly honest. 30 days. Wow, that's insane. These guys also headed up to Shrapura, so I'm going to move these guys down here so that we can attack this army if it starts getting a bit rambunctious on us. We might go a little bit over time here. I really shouldn't. I've got to, pack up and get the hell out of the house to go and play Death Watch, but I kind of want this thing to be sorted. Oh, they'll get there on the 11th of September. Never forget. Okay, meanwhile we can assault that place, so we will. Little risky, again, it's got a huge fort level, a huge number of troops. But we'll just deal with it. Okay, now they're headed over there. Wherever they settle down is the important point. Turns out they're not settling down. What are you doing? Bizarre. Okay, we're gonna have another peasant revolt, this time in Zadar. I think that's over here somewhere. Oh yeah, right there. So we'll send our army down to deal with that. Okay, this next one should be a bit easier at least. Rot. Yeah, I really don't want to attack that army if I can help it. Okay, that's 97%. That is a yes. So we're going to end the episode right there before we even bother accepting it. So let's just come over here to the normal place where we sit. And yeah, if you've got any questions or comments about how I'm going about doing things, or anything else really, feel free to leave them below. Oh, as I have a bit of a yawn. But yeah, feel free to leave them below and I'll get to them as soon as possible. If you would like to see more... Well, no, I've gotten this completely wrong. Wow. Oh, I'm thinking of Death Watch already. Anyway, yes, if you liked the video, give it a like. If you would like to see more of this sort of thing, please subscribe if you have not already done so. And in the meantime, as I click through all of these irrelevant messages, I have been Sub. You have been yourselves. Later.